Hey everyone! Welcome back! Today we're diving into something that affects every relationship out there. How to talk about money with your partner without it turning into World War III. Studies show money fights are one of the biggest predictors of divorce. But it doesn't have to be this way. Let's start by understanding why money talks get so heated in the first place. Money isn't just about dollars and cents. It represents our values, our sense of security, and even parts of who we are. When we disagree about money, we're often not just arguing about a purchase or a bill, we're clashing over deeper issues. Think about how money was handled in your childhood home. Were your parents open about finances, or was it a taboo subject? Did you grow up with plenty, or were things tight? All these experiences created what financial experts call your money script, your personal money story that influences how you handle finances today, often without you even realizing it. When you and your partner come together with different money scripts, misunderstandings happen naturally. The saver might see their spending partner as reckless, while the spender might view their saving partner as cheap or controlling. Neither person is wrong. They're just coming from different financial backgrounds. So how do we fix this? First, we need to set the stage for productive money conversations. Instead of only talking about money when there's a problem, schedule regular money dates. Pick a time when you're both relaxed, maybe over coffee on a Saturday morning, or after dinner with a glass of wine. Make it pleasant. The goal is to associate money talks with positive experiences, not arguments. During these conversations, create a judgment-free zone. This doesn't mean avoiding hard truths, but it does mean approaching challenges with curiosity instead of criticism. Rather than saying, "I can't believe you spent that much on takeout again," try, "I noticed we spent more than we planned on eating out this month. What do you think happened there?" Take time to understand each other's money personalities too. Are you naturally a saver or a spender? Do you prefer security or experiences? Sharing these insights builds understanding and reduces judgment. Different doesn't mean wrong. Your diverse approaches to money strengthen your partnership when you understand each other. While your money personalities might differ, identifying shared financial values creates common ground. What's truly important to both of you? Is it financial security, freedom to travel, providing opportunities for your kids, supporting causes you care about? When you connect your financial decisions to these shared values, disagreements become easier to navigate because you're focused on what matters most to both of you. Now, let's talk about specific communication techniques that will help keep money talks productive. First, use I statements rather than you accusations. Instead of, "You always overspend and it's stressing me out," try, "I feel anxious when I see unexpected expenses because I worry about our savings goals." The first approach puts your partner on the defensive, while the second expresses your feelings without assigning blame. Next, practice active listening. When your partner is speaking about money matters, focus completely on understanding their perspective before you respond. Try paraphrasing what you've heard. "So what I'm hearing is that you feel restricted by our budget and would like more flexibility for spontaneous purchases. Is that right?" This shows respect for their viewpoint and creates space for finding middle ground. If a financial discussion starts becoming heated, take a time out. You might say, "I notice we're both getting frustrated. Should we take 20 minutes to cool down and then continue?" This prevents saying things you'll regret and gives your emotions time to settle. Always focus on solutions, not problems. When financial challenges arise, it's easy to dwell on what went wrong. Instead, direct your energy toward potential solutions with questions like, "What options do we have here?" or "How might we approach this differently next time?" This prevents blame games and uses your combined creativity. Now let's talk about some common financial flashpoints that tend to cause trouble for couples. When one partner earns significantly more than the other, power imbalances can develop if not carefully addressed. Consider proportional contributions rather than splitting everything 50-50. If one partner makes 70% of the household income, maybe they cover 70% of the shared expenses. But make it clear that financial decisions are made together, regardless of who earns more. And don't forget to acknowledge non-financial contributions like childcare, cooking, cleaning, and emotional support. These have real value too. Another hot topic is whether to merge or separate your finances. There's no single right way to do this. Some couples put everything in joint accounts. Others keep individual accounts for personal spending while contributing to joint accounts for shared expenses. Some keep finances completely separate with clear agreements about who pays for what. The key isn't which system you choose, but making sure both partners feel the arrangement is fair and respectful. Dealing with debt can also create tension. Be completely transparent about all debt, amounts, interest rates, and payment terms. Decide together what's our debt versus your or my debt. Even if you decide some debt remains individual responsibility, create a supportive plan together for tackling it. And don't forget to celebrate milestones in debt reduction to keep motivation high. Different risk tolerances for investing can also cause friction. When one partner is comfortable with high-risk investments while the other prefers safer returns, compromise is essential. Educate each other about your perspectives. Maybe allocate some funds to safer investments and some to growth opportunities, reflecting both partners' comfort levels. Sometimes working with a financial advisor can help bridge different investment philosophies. Let me share some real-life strategies that have helped successful couples manage their money together. Try the 24-hour rule. Before making any purchase over a predetermined amount, say $200, both partners agree to wait 24 hours and discuss it together. This prevents impulse buying while respecting each other's input on significant expenses. Consider the monthly money surprise. Give each partner a modest allowance every month to spend with absolutely no questions asked. This creates financial breathing room and eliminates arguments about small personal purchases. Do a values-based budget review. Rather than just reviewing numbers during budget meetings, regularly revisit how your spending aligns with your shared values. Ask, is our money going toward what truly matters to us? This elevates the conversation from mere accounting to meaningful life design. Schedule a financial dream date. Once every few months, have a date specifically focused on dreaming about your financial future. Discuss not just practical goals, but also ideal lifestyle, legacy wishes, and even financial fantasies. This connects money management to hopes and dreams rather than just restriction and discipline. Ready to transform how you talk about money with your partner? Here's a simple 4-step process to begin. First, set the stage. Choose a time when you're both relaxed and not rushed. Make it comfortable, maybe over dinner or during a peaceful walk. Start by expressing your positive intentions. I'd like us to talk about our finances in a way that brings us closer rather than causing stress. Would you be open to that? Second, share your money story. Take turns sharing your earliest money memories, how finances were handled in your family growing up, and how those experiences shaped your current views. Listen without judgment, asking curious questions rather than offering commentary. Third, identify one financial win to celebrate. Before tackling challenges, identify something you're doing well financially as a couple. Maybe you've been consistent savers, avoided credit card debt, or made smart housing decisions. Acknowledging successes creates positive momentum. Choose one small financial goal to work toward together. Select a modest, achievable financial goal you both care about. Maybe it's saving for a weekend getaway, creating an emergency fund, or paying off a small debt. Creating an early win builds confidence in your ability to collaborate financially. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, you might find yourselves stuck in repetitive financial conflicts. Consider working with a financial therapist or counselor if money discussions consistently end in arguments. Should you notice patterns of financial secrecy, one or both partners have compulsive financial behaviors like excessive spending or gambling, or if past financial traumas are interfering with current decisions. Developing healthy money communication isn't a one-time achievement, but an ongoing practice. The couples who succeed financially aren't necessarily those who make the most money, but those who continue showing up for difficult conversations with respect, curiosity, and commitment to shared goals. Financial intimacy, like other forms of intimacy, deepens with vulnerability and trust. Each honest conversation about money, each compromise reached, and each goal achieved together strengthens your financial partnership. The goal isn't to never disagree about money. Differences in perspective are natural and can even be valuable. The goal is to disagree in ways that lead to greater understanding and better decisions rather than resentment and division. With practice and patience, your financial conversations can become some of the most rewarding exchanges in your relationship. And that's something worth investing in. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more financial relationship advice, and share this with a couple who might need it. Drop a comment below with your best tip for talking about money without fighting. I'll see you in the next video.